Here in this blog, I'd like to do some self-forgiveness for accepting and allowing myself to conform, to be enslaved to basically a language, a code, which a code is a particular specific form that is based on particular characters as symbols. For instance, when you look at a code or a script or language as a computer language, that entire computer language is a code, that consists of a form as that particular code. Within the mind, we have desire, which is also a code that is a particular form that comes from particular genetics, particular memories, etc., that works together to create our perceived awareness of ourselves, basically. So we have a code from that perspective as a mind code. And so it is that we conform to this code, this language that has become our awareness as ourselves. So here I start the self-forgiveness. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to participate, to partake in the design, the code of the fear of survival, where I exist within and as a survival mechanism, as desire, the participation in desire in order to keep that which I don't want to let go within and as desire. And so within that, I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to manipulate my awareness within and as sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. As I create relationships to the particular memories within myself, and thus expand on those memories and create different dimensions or extra dimensions or additional dimensions of self-deception. And within those dimensions, which are dimensions as meaning more memories, more of an awareness within and as how I perceive myself to be, basically. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to create a dependency to my awareness within and as the mind. And so within that dependency, I see, realize, and understand that if I have to depend on something, that I am in fact lost. And so with that being said, I forgive myself that I have not accepted and allowed myself to realize that when and as I experience something or someone, meaning that when I have a reaction to them, whether it's positive or negative, that I am in fact depending on a particular awareness that I have developed, developed within myself, as that particular awareness is my stability within and as the mind, which is in fact not a real stability, but a stability of and as self-sabotage, basically, where I embrace the coding, the symbols, within and as the mind rather than embracing who I am here as breath. And so within that, I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to doubt whether I am the one that is stable here, whether I am the one that is, in fact, to doubt my own, to doubt the actual reality, the actual nature of things, as what I see that is in fact, or what I judge within myself, that which I judge within myself, I see, realize, and understand that there is something that I basically did not want to accept, or that I did not want to look at, and so basically I formed a judgment around that point. And so my doubt is the doubting of accepting accepting what it is that I am in fact seeing, that I am in fact having to look at within that moment. And so with me creating judgment, I see, realize, and understand that I am suppressing that which I do not want to look at, and so I judge it, basically. And so my doubting is doubting what is in fact here, what is in fact real within and as the physical. And so with that being said, I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to blame the physical world reality that I judge, and so create a protection and defense mechanism as a judgment in order to create an experience, and as a positive or negative experience to that which I judge. And so within that, keep me trapped within decoding the language of the mind, such as desire, or such as any positive or negative experience. So within that, I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to make the excuse that I have to survive within these codes, these symbols, as my relationship to desire. And so not take self-responsibility to correct my awareness, or to correct myself in such a way that I become, or I establish my real actual awareness as a physical awareness, instead of a mind awareness, of which within that mind awareness, I realize that when I am participating in a mind awareness, that there is in fact an experience or a judgment that is being generated within myself, and so that becomes my awareness, that judgment or that experience. And so therefore my commitment is to commit myself to stop judging, to see things as how they are, and instead of judging it as a protection and defense mechanism, I have a look at what it is that I do not want to see, that I do not want to face. Have a look at the words that I separated myself from, because those words I can in fact redefine into a word that where I am able to assist and support myself to establish and to ground myself here in and as the physical existence, instead of being grounded within it as judgment, as self-deception. Thank you.